All right, happy Sunday, everybody. Just wanted to take a few minutes to make a real brief video on my technique for making super janky Fakelite. So, really simple. All you need is some sort of orange spray paint. In this case, I'm using Krylon Satin Spiced Amber and a gel stain. I'm using Minwax, and it's mahogany. Go ahead and pre-paint your part ahead of time. Don't worry about being a perfectionist with it. It can be janky, it can be sloppy. You're just going to put a second layer over top of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter what your base coat looks like. For this one, I'm going to be using a B5 Systems grip. I don't remember what the specific model number of that one is. This one's probably going to go up for sale anyway. So all you really want to do is just take you a latex glove or a piece of wax paper or something, kind of crumple it up, and then take it, and you're just wanting to sort of blot on there. It's going to be thick at first. It's going to look like shit at first. Don't worry too much about it. Just kind of get going, and the more you do it, it'll kind of thin itself out, and you'll be able to kind of sort of start to see a pattern in there a little bit. It doesn't really take that much as far as getting it going. You do want to try to kind of break it up a little bit so that you've not just got the same blotches over and over and over again. Smear it with your fingers, run you some lines in it so that you get some grain patterns or whatever you want. It's kind of the beauty of this technique is that it's just sort of sloppy, and you're just kind of being a kid with finger paints. You don't really have to worry about staying inside the lines. Would recommend putting like a clear coat over top of it once you're done with it, but once this gel stain sets up and cures, it is going to be relatively tough. It does make a pretty hard shell over top of your paint. So for moderate to light use, you're not really going to have any sort of concerns about it coming off with wear. If you're doing some sort of real hard use application with it, it's probably going to wear off. In that case, you may want some clear coat over top of it. But, yeah. And of course, you're going to get messy. Spin it around. Try not to put any big finger smudges in there. The thinner it gets, you'll start to see it build a texture on the surface where the stain is starting to stack up, and will give you sort of that plastic texturized Don't be afraid to just smear it on there. You can always thin it out. You can always spread it around. Get on there kind of heavy if you need to. Let's see, just for giggles and grins here, we'll run a big smudge up the middle of that. Build some light spots into it. Yeah. Alright, and that is a real quick short tutorial on how to do Fakelite. Thanks.